What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be looking at the Sacramento Kings front office getting overruled by owner Vivek Ranadive in the 2014 NBA draft. Now, the video is in 240, so it's going to be pretty low quality, but that's okay. You know what? It's okay, because it's a good video. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it's a good video. Shout out to my guy, Jay, for this video on YouTube. The link to his YouTube will be down below in the description. Make sure to go check him out. I'm just confused how a Kings front office could get overruled. I don't know.
Teams are built in different ways. Teams are built many large markets through free agency, but in a small market, you have a really slim margin.
You got to build through the draft.
You have to be right for the draft. You have to be right. So I think when you're sitting there in the ace spot and you realize there's no sure thing at 8, there never is, but we have to be more right than everyone else. It's not a perfect science. We're trying to make it perfect. We're trying to figure it all out.
And I feel like year to year, it's different. Like this year with the new CBA, it's way different than it was in 2014, for example.
I'd love to say that all the analytics and all the data and everything right now, we're there. But we're trying to get there is what we're trying to do. And that's what our hope with analytics are. And that's where our crowd came in. Who knows what tomorrow brings, but these decisions have to be right. They really have to be right.
The war room.
We've been bunkered here for a few days, and I feel like kind of come to this group like mindset, and it's the same names over and over. You guys haven't been in the room. You haven't kind of been corrupted by our group view. So I think like to have you guys sit down today and break out, say like the top 12 for us. It's like how you would mock it out if you're me.
This looks fake. There's no way this is real.
In that chair. Do not be intimidated. These guys are all regular guys. I know it's weird to say don't be intimidated. We got Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullin, and Sharif Dorheem, and Mike Bratz, but it's a conversation for us too, and I know they'll appreciate hearing the perspective of you guys.
I think the ideal situation is when your old school scout watches a player, has a sense of what he's doing, and then you can go to your analytic person and those numbers back it up.
Honestly, yes, analytics are important, but there's like, again, and 2 years ago I said like that's like it, but like there's so much more that goes into it. Having like an effective mid-range jumper, even if it's not efficient, puts so much extra pressure on the defense. So it's just one example.
Number 1, Wiggins. Number 2, you have Parker.
And then, so obviously we don't know the Embiid medical reports or anything about that.
If he had no injury, where would you guys have put him, do you think?
We had him 1.
No, we had him at number 1. Our floor for him was Greg Oden, so he may not play a game for us. And then our ceiling is Hakeem Olajuwon, franchise-changing player.
I think that's valid. He's I don't want to say Hakeem, but his array of post moves is crazy.
Is it worth the risk moving up for Embiid specifically? Like, and what's it worth to us? What will we give up to do that?
Do you have the medical report?
The Bonley at number 3. You see him, looking really good with DeMarcus Cousins.
When we look at the composition of the Kings currently, at the point guard position and at the center position, the assists per game or the assist metrics that we used, they rated out okay. DeMarcus and Isaiah Thomas, who you currently have, but at the swing positions and the power forward positions, they were rated pretty low compared to their peers. So if you put Vonleh there, is he going to move the ball within your?
Noah Vonleh? Ew. Ew, I say ew now, but he was actually, he had some years in the league. He wasn't horrible.
So that you can
compared
get more
to Embiid, though.
So why do you rate Peyton over Stauskas?
I think there was a huge debate over this. Defensively is where I think the Kings could really improve next season. So I think Peyton is a better defender and would be a much better fit in terms of improving on the defensive end of the ball.
Is this Alfred Payton?
I do like about Stauskas is he's great at creating his own shot as well. And he shoots well off the dribble. I think we saw in the tournament, I remember watching, he had the 22-point first half, and none of those were purely catch and shoot. He was doing that on his own. I feel like especially with Rudy and DeMarcus, you want someone who's lights out from behind the arc. I see Stauskas more as like your lights out shooter type of guy.
Thanks too, guys.
You guys cleared it up for us.
Yeah, man.
Good job. Real good job.
I'll tell you what, I think...
So I'm confused. I haven't even seen Vivek Ranadive yet. I haven't seen him.
Great job.
Ranadive. I haven't seen him. Unless he's this bald guy.
You guys were pretty right on. Yeah. I mean, very, very good.
Either that or we're all wrong. Yeah. We'll know that in 2 years.
More than 2 years.
We just go for Embiid. Should we just like try to move up? And I swear, I mean this. Should we just try to move up? He's not going past 6.
If you guys end up
Imagine if the Kings would have got Embiid.
passing on the big kid, and I think he's going to get down in that range. Like there's significant interest there.
I think on our team we lack shooting. I think Stauskas.
Oh no. The owner comes in here? Come on, man. This is like Glenn Taylor for the Timberwolves saying stuff.
I think he claims that he made 91 out of 100 3-point shots, right? So.
You think that's impressive? To make 91 out of 100 wide open shots. That's not impressive at all. Are you serious? These guys are in the NBA. Steph Curry made 100 and some in a row. I mean, if you watch warm-ups, just watch warm-ups sometime, see how much NBA players miss. That's not impressive in a wide-open gym setting. It's not, I mean, it's a good shooter. I'm not saying that, but I'm like, why are we drafted based on that?
Welcome to the 2014 NBA Draft.
They wanted Embiid.
Game time, guys.
Home of the Brooklyn Nets.
Can you make it a little louder?
And the owner's sitting right there. What are they supposed to do?
They gotta go Parker. First pick. Gotta be Parker.
No, Wiggins.
Parker.
Will it be Wiggins? Will it be Parker?
I mean, looking back, Wiggins was better than Parker. Obviously, Parker's had his injury stuff, but Wiggins was the better pick.
Hey, Wiggins. Okay. First one.
The Cleveland Cavaliers select Andrew Wiggins.
This guy is going to be amazing. Shooting guard. Oh, I like him.
With the second pick, the Milwaukee Bucks select Jabari Parker.
This is where the draft gets interesting.
And you can tell this guy that the camera's on, he wants to move up for Embiid. He does.
Yes. Because if you don't take Joel Embiid, who I think has the potential to be the best overall player in the draft, now you get him in number 3, that sends this draft into a tailspin.
I'm talking to Philly right now. Did you think about anything on that? Okay, all right. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you. Bye-bye. Said no.
The Philadelphia 76ers select Joel Embiid.
So Gordon at 4, XM at 5. So what happens at 6 and 7?
So I wonder if Embiid was gonna go 3 anyway. That's higher than they wanted to pay. Would they have got him anyways? That's what I'm wondering. Probably not. And that was their other target they really talked about.
Another team told me Stauskas for Boston.
I'm worried that it's Stauskas, right?
The Boston Celtics select Marcus Smart.
Oh, Marcus Smart? Oh, that'll be good for us.
Marcus Smart was a good pick for Boston.
That means Randall's going to go at 7. That means Randall's going to go at 7.
The Los Angeles Lakers select Julius Randle.
I'm not doing
Looking back, a pretty good pick too.
Deal with Philly to go out to 10.
They want us to take 10 and 2 second rounds for our 8.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Stauskas or Payton? For me, Stauskas.
I say Stauskas.
Stauskas. Stauskas.
Look at this owner, dude. Like, can you let the guys have and do their job? Like, why is this owner just so adamant about it? Like, just relax, man. Let them do their job.
The Kings select Nik Stauskas.
With the 8th pick, the Sacramento Kings select Nik Stauskas.
An absolute bust. And I don't want to hate on him, but I mean, he was just not good. Look at this one guy. The bald guy is so angry. He's not happy.
Hey, man, we told you. Didn't we tell you were coming to Sacramento? Congratulations, man. We're really excited about this. You got a whole table full of people here with smiles on their faces, just so you know. So we're looking forward to get you here. I want to put you on with Vivek Ranadive. Hold on. Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna put you on speaker. Hold on.
Nick, you're in the war room with the crew. This is Vivek, and we just want to give you a California welcome. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, and we're all going to shout, "Nik rocks." Okay? You ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Nik rocks!
I don't know, man. I don't know about this owner, dude. I just don't know about it, man.
There's good news and there's bad news on this. The good news is we got a great player. The bad news is that one of my favorite people in the world might not win the three-point shooting contest in training camp.
Like, what are you even talking about anymore?
Won't be out like that.
Yeah. We needed to challenge you a little bit, man.
Oh, deadlift? That's who he's challenging? Man, I don't know. It's just like, if they would have somehow traded up and got Joel Embiid, think about how different the Sacramento Kings would be today. If they had just never had that conversation with the owner about him liking him, where would they be at now? That's my question for you. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.